The air hung heavy with smoke and anticipation. Emma pushed open the saloon doors. The familiar scent of whiskey and desperation washed over her. She was back. This time, she wouldn't be broken. Emma moved through the room with purpose. Her eyes, sharp and unwavering, scanned the tables. She found the one she was looking for, a high-stakes game with whispers of a hefty pot. This was her chance. At the table sat a cast of characters straight out of a gambler's nightmare. There was Rick, a man whose beady eyes never missed a tell. Brandon, arrogant and loud, flashed his winnings with a practiced ease. Their faces held a mixture of surprise and amusement at Emma's arrival. They knew her, or at least the version of her from her past. They wouldn't be so amused for long. Then there was Jack. His gaze met hers across the table, a flicker of concern in his eyes. He knew her better than anyone. He knew the fire that burned within her, the determination that fueled her every move. This game, she knew, was about more than just money. It was about redemption. The buy-in was steep, a testament to the arrogance of the men at the table. Emma didn't flinch. She matched their bets with a calm confidence that belied the storm brewing inside her. They were playing for more than just money. They were playing for power, for respect.
Deal the cards.
Rick, with his slicked-back hair and permanent sneer, dealt the cards. His movements were practiced, almost bored. Each card that landed on the felt was a weapon, a tool to be used to dismantle their opponents. Emma could feel the weight of their gazes on her, but she refused to be intimidated.
I'll raise.
Brandon, ever the showman, tossed a stack of chips into the pot. His bravado was a thin veil. Emma could see right through it. He was all talk and no substance, a fact she intended to exploit. The other players, a motley crew of seasoned gamblers and wide-eyed hopefuls, followed suit. The pot grew larger with each hand. Emma, however, was in no rush. She played her cards close to her chest, both literally and figuratively. She observed, she analyzed, and she waited for the perfect moment to strike. The game progressed, each hand a battle of wits and nerves. Emma's confidence grew with each round. She played with a precision that surprised even herself. It wasn't just luck, it was skill, honed by countless hours spent studying the game, learning its nuances, mastering its rhythms. She could sense the shift in the atmosphere at the table. The initial amusement had faded, replaced by a grudging respect. They had underestimated her, just as she knew they would. But she wouldn't let them rattle her.
You're bluffing.
Brandon, growing increasingly frustrated with her winning streak, resorted to his usual tactics, bluffs, and bravado. Emma saw right through him. His tells were as obvious as a flashing neon sign. His frustration fueled her confidence, each hand bringing her closer to her goal. With each win, Emma felt a surge of satisfaction. It wasn't just about the money, it was about proving herself, showing them that she was not the woman they thought she was. She was stronger, smarter, and she would not be denied. As the night wore on and Emma's pile of chips grew higher, whispers started to circulate around the table. The other players, accustomed to being the predators, now found themselves the prey. They exchanged uneasy glances, their suspicions growing with each hand.
Are you cheating, Emma?
Rick, his beady eyes narrowed, began to question her every move. He accused her of cheating, his voice dripping with venom. Emma met his gaze without flinching. Emma, are you afraid of losing to me, Rick?
This is impossible. No one gets this lucky.
Brandon, his face flushed with anger and alcohol, slammed his fist on the table. His outburst only solidified Emma's suspicions. Jack, however, remained silent. He watched the game unfold with an unreadable expression. Emma could feel his gaze on her, a mixture of concern and admiration in his eyes. She knew he didn't believe she was cheating, but even he seemed baffled by her winning streak.